The subtle ways manifestation advice confuses seekers. This video presents the core teaching behind the rapid alignment method, a breakthrough coaching process created by mindset coach T.D. McKenzie. Clients from around the world use this method to permanently shift their identity into the state of the wish fulfilled in just one 45-minute session. In today's video, I want to talk about something subtle but incredibly important: the ways in which so-called manifestation advice can actually confuse you and keep you stuck. Most people don't realize it, but if you follow the wrong guidance, it can subtly shift your focus outward, away from the one thing that really creates results: your own mind. Think about it. You scroll through social media, watch videos, read books, or listen to podcasts. Everywhere, someone is telling you exactly how to manifest your goals. Visualize like this. Repeat affirmations at this exact time. Meditate for exactly 15 minutes in this position. And when you try it all, what usually happens? Confusion, doubt, frustration. You start questioning yourself, your abilities, and even the whole idea of manifestation. Here's the core insight. The problem isn't the advice itself. It's that you are looking outward for results that only come from inside. Manifestation is not about following more steps or doing more actions. It is about aligning your mind so fully with the outcome that it feels real and inevitable internally. Techniques are secondary. Certainty is primary. Without certainty, no ritual, affirmation, or visualization will reliably create the results you want. The subtle way advice confuses seekers is that it often encourages them to chase external signs. People start measuring their progress by what is happening outside themselves. They wait for proof in the form of money, opportunities, relationships, or circumstances. And when reality doesn't immediately reflect their desires, doubt creeps in. Doubt is deadly for manifestation. It disrupts certainty, fragments energy, and keeps your mind negotiating with reality instead of fully accepting the outcome as already achieved. Here's the philosophical truth. You are fully responsible for your outcomes, not the advice you follow, not social proof, not timing, not luck. Every result you experience is a reflection of your inner state. Accepting responsibility in this way doesn't make life harder, it makes it simpler. Once you see that you are the cause of your reality, everything becomes transparent. You can identify which beliefs and thoughts are serving you, which are resisting, and where uncertainty lies. Here's where the real power comes in. When you stop relying on external advice as your guide, confusion begins to dissolve. You begin to notice your inner dialogue clearly. Where do you doubt? Where does resistance quietly block your energy? Where are old patterns repeating themselves? The moment you consistently choose certainty over doubt, your mind stabilizes, your energy aligns, opportunities and actions appear naturally, and your reactions to reality shift. This is the true mechanism of manifestation, your mind creating your reality from a state of internal certainty. Another subtle issue is that much advice oversimplifies or overcomplicates manifestation. Some teachers make it sound like magic. Just think positive and it will happen. Others layer rituals, steps, and techniques until it feels like a science experiment. Both extremes create confusion and distraction. The reality is simpler. Sustained certainty is the only reliable cause of manifestation. Everything else, techniques, visualizations, rituals, is secondary. They are tools, not the cause. Let's be honest for a moment. Following too much advice often creates dependency. People start believing they cannot manifest without the next book, the next video, or the next teacher. And as long as you rely on something external for certainty, you remain disconnected from the true source of manifestation, your own mind. The mind is the lever. Inner conviction is the cause. Everything else is noise. Here's a practical perspective without turning it into a list of steps. Observe your thoughts. Notice where doubt exists. Notice where your energy fragments because you're looking outward for validation instead of inward for certainty. As you shift focus back to your mind, your inner dialogue naturally stabilizes. You begin to live from a state of achievement rather than desire. You act with alignment. You see opportunities because your mind is in alignment with the outcome, not because you're trying to force it externally. Another key truth: fulfillment precedes results. Desire alone creates tension and chasing. But when your mind already lives in the state of achievement, when your internal dialogue reflects a person who has already attained the goal, your energy flows naturally. Actions, decisions, and focus all come from that aligned state. This is why so many techniques fail. They attempt to create results from external activity without cultivating internal certainty first. Let's simplify even further. The simpler your approach, the faster your results. Stop overcomplicating. Stop following advice that distracts you from your inner state. Stop looking for proof outside of yourself. Focus entirely on stabilizing your internal certainty. Sustained certainty is the foundation. Everything else, visualizations, rituals, or advice, is secondary, supportive, or optional. Here's a final thought. The lens of your mind colors everything you experience. If your lens is clouded with doubt, hesitation, or seeking external permission, your reality reflects that. If your lens is clear, focused, and fully accepting of the outcome, your reality aligns effortlessly. Every thought, every decision, every action flows naturally from that state. Nothing external creates it. Your mind already holds the power. You simply need to stabilize it. Now, imagine knowing, without a doubt, that your goals and dreams are already yours and being able to live from that state right now. This isn't about learning more techniques or following complicated steps. It's about triggering a state where your inner conviction is unshakable and your energy naturally flows toward your goals. Click the link in the description to watch a short video that shows exactly how the rapid alignment coaching session works and why it can create a transformation in just 45 minutes. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.